Okay, Jennifer, so we've seen the before home with ideas for every budget to improve its energy and water efficiency. Now let's look at the after version.
Well, one of the places we started here to save water is with our outdoor landscape. We chose drought-tolerant, non-invasive plants. We complemented that with a properly zoned, efficient irrigation system. And instead of using grass, we chose a drought-tolerant, hardy ground cover. We did a couple pretty neat things here in the backyard. If you look at the patio, this used to be a solid concrete patio. For several reasons, we decided let's cut trenches in it, painted a warm terracotta color, and pour gravel in those trenches. This allows the water to penetrate right into the aquifer rather than being carried away to the storm drain. We also put in a rainwater capture barrel. What this does is it captures the water from the back side of the roof, allows it to fall into this barrel, and then we use it to water our potted plants here in the back patio. Well, when we first moved in, we had old, leaky, original windows. Another thing that's typical about these craftsman homes is this home had no insulation at all. So we did two major energy improvements. We replaced the windows with double pane Energy Star vinyl framed windows. We also weather stripped the windows. And then we blew in a recycled fiber-based insulation into all the walls.
Can you show us now what's inside?
Absolutely, come on in.
So inside your beautiful home, one of the things that caught my attention at first is this bamboo flooring.
Yes, the bamboo floor is something we've been really happy with. Not only is it a sustainably harvested product, but this particular floor gets its color through a steaming process rather than wood finishes, so it's free of any toxic dyes. It's also free of any formaldehyde in the sealants that bind the floor together. Another thing we did in this room is we chose sustainably harvested furniture. So our end tables, the chairs, and the coffee table are all from sustainably harvested forests. They're also natural finished products. So again, we don't have any toxic stains or adhesives or sealants in the furniture at all. So one of our big money savers here in the kitchen was the selection of reclaimed tile rather than new tile. We got this tile from the Habitat for Humanity building restore here in San Diego, both the floor and the countertop.
So did this come from someone else's home?
Likely no. What's most typical with tile is that it probably was extras from a larger job site, and rather than the builder throwing it in the landfill, they donated it to Habitat for Humanity. Habitat for Humanity then sells the small lots of extras, and it helps sustain the nonprofit.
And you, in turn, keep it out of the landfill by buying it.
Exactly, and not a lot of energy went into creating a new product just for me. I also saved lots of money. The countertops themselves didn't cost more than $30.
So you have Energy Star appliances. What did you do with the old ones?
We took our old appliances back to Habitat for Humanity and donated them so they could be reused. In our case, our appliances certainly had some more life in them. They just weren't quite as efficient as we'd like. In the case that the appliances are so run down that they're not usable or maybe they're not functioning, the best thing to do is to take them to a recycle yard.
Going green is more than just about selecting products and upgrading your home. It's really about a lifestyle change, isn't it?
Absolutely. The individual everyday choices we make a huge difference for the environment. One of the things we do in this home to preserve indoor air quality is we take off our shoes, so we're not tracking in those outdoor toxins. We also use all eco-friendly cleaning products, including dish soap and laundry detergent, to the tile cleaner that we use. Another choice that we consciously make is with our daughter's toys and clothing. For toys, we try to stay away from plastics. We buy a lot of wood toys for her. We avoid toxic finishes or paints on even the wooden toys. For her clothing and some of the toys that we buy will go to secondhand stores since she gets tired of things and outgrows them so quickly. Another big choice we made in buying this particular house is selecting the neighborhood that would allow us to have a walkable lifestyle. So we're very centrally located to the outdoor park that we like, the locally owned businesses that we frequent, and it's also a bike-friendly neighborhood, so we take advantage of that too.
Fantastic. Great ideas for just about every budget out there. Thank you very much, Jennifer.